All right, next thing on our list is Indigo. And the reason why actually I stopped by is because it says invented by MIT innovators and world-class designers to be manufactured in Ohio in partnership with Foxconn. Now, over here we have two vehicles. This first one here, as you can see, on top of it, it looks like it has a mohawk like Mr. T, but that's because they use one car to display two different body style. So as you can see from the left side, it's taller than the right side, which allows you, when you come around the vehicle on this side, to see it as if it was this regular car. You can't even tell the difference. Versus when you come around the other side, now it's a cargo van. And from the side, the same way, you see it as a cargo van from both sides. Genius. That way they don't have to come with two cars. One car does two things. But it is actually pretty crazy to see the size difference. From the back, you can see the difference. I'm going to have one of the project managers tell you a little bit more about this project.
How you doing? My name is Jason Mikas. I'm the Vice President of Product Management at Indigo, leading our Smart Wheel engineering team. Indigo is a company that was founded about 10 years ago, and it started with the invention of what we call the Smart Wheel by an MIT professor named Ian Hunter. So Ian came up with, we can take a walk over here, with this invention, which is an in-wheel hub motor that is capable of generating propulsion, which you can see here, and active suspension, or this whole system moves up and down at the same time in the same unit. With this technology, we are able to develop a whole suite of advantages at the vehicle level. So Indigo has developed our own vehicle design. We intend to be a vehicle OEM to commercialize both the technology and the vehicle that we have here. If you come over here with me, one of the first advantages that we are bringing to the table, because we're a hub motor, all of the infrastructure to move the vehicle is pushed into the wheels themselves.
So you have like a lower center floor, like more space down low?
Correct. So if you look through the vehicle, you'll see a fully flat floor all the way from more or less where your knee is or the rear bumper through to in front of the driver pedals. If you look straight down right here between these suitcases, that's where there should be an axle traditionally.
Yeah.
There is none of that.
There's no hump. And so is this particular vehicle, or you going to have two-wheel drive, all-wheel drive?
The way the system works with a Smart Wheel, we want vertical control, vertical actuation in each corner of the vehicle. So it's 4 Smart Wheels to control the vehicle fully.
I mean, it's especially, I mean, this company is based in
Boston,
the Northeast. So
you
the weather over there is...
There's a couple of snowstorms happening right now. You want to be able to control all the wheels in that.
So, I mean, so I'm looking at here, you have this really cool display where you have a mirror that cut this vehicle in half to give you 2 vehicles in one.
You got it.
Easier so that way you guys don't have to travel with multiple vehicles.
So
on the left side, it's more or less what a personal vehicle. It looks like, well, something I'm seeing from here. Let's talk about the center steering wheel mount.
Yeah, you want to come?
Is that for sure, or playing with ideas?
Right. So some of that comes back from the vehicle packaging benefits from the Smart Wheels themselves. Here we can take a look at the wheels, and if you shine yourself straight forward looking at the steering wheel as well, think about where the driver's feet would be. We're able to put the driver's feet between the wheels. And we can only do that because the driver is positioned there in the center, and because there's nothing between the wheels, because it's direct drive hub.
Wire, it's electronic.
Right, but more than electronic, there's no hardware, there's no axle.
So there's no axle, there's no rack and pinion.
Right, so if you look, any rack and pinion, any steering mechanisms would be further forward, but there's no axle between the wheels themselves.
Yes.
What that enables us then is to more utilization of the space behind the driver's seat for whatever application we're pursuing with the vehicle. So Indigo's going after the commercial vehicle side of things with two different applications. What we're looking at here is a ride-hail application. On the other side of the mirror you were looking at is for a cargo application, last mile package delivery. In either case, the central driving seat benefits what you're trying to do. Whether you're moving people, you're giving more space to the passengers that would be in the back of the vehicle, or more space for cargo in the cargo application.
Vehicles are. Now, to the left side, you have the Dash Zero, which is a last mile delivery vehicle.
This vehicle over here is called the Dash. This is a Class 0 vehicle that is even smaller, 90 cubic feet roughly of cargo space. It is not based on our smart wheel technology, but into the same commercial application.
Let's go around it real quick here. As you can see, Massachusetts, the spirit of America. I know that place very well. Let's check this back out. This is actually very, very big. For last mile delivery, this is a large open space. And as you can see, it has the right side steering like a post office vehicle. That way for easy parking close to the curb, get out, deposit, make your delivery, and get back on the road.
So we are further developing the vehicle design, vehicle engineering here for the concept vehicle you see for the Flow. And this we're planning to bring to market in 2027.
My name is Noah, and thank you for joining me at CES. Stay tuned so you don't miss anything coming up.